Aloha, my name is Christina. Today we'll be doing a 30-minute workout designed specifically for surfers. So when I'm designing a workout for an individual or a group of people with similar activities, I think about what they do in their everyday life. So if someone comes in and they work at a desk all day long, they're going to be really rounded forward to their upper body. So I'm going to want to do things that's going to help to stretch the front of the shoulders and the front of the chest. Surfers are going to be really strong through their shoulders, but maybe slightly tight. They're going to be really good at extension. So that's all the muscles that you use when you're paddling out. So I'm going to want to do more abdominal strengthening things and maybe more things that's going to kind of pull the chest forward and do a little bit more forward flexion. And they're going to be really good at balancing on 2 feet. So we want to help strengthen the glutes and then maybe even do a little bit of single leg balance. So come on down to your mat and let's get started. We're going to start with the 100. So you're laying all the way down onto the back and you're going to bring the legs in a tabletop. So from here, you're thinking about corseting and wrapping through the waistline. Your ribs are closing, your belly button is pulling down, your obliques are pulling in, and you're going to reach the arms forward. So this is where it gets really tough for a lot of my surfers. Can you curl up super high? So instead of rounding the shoulders forward, try to push your rib cage down into the mat and lift your shoulder blades off. So my chest is wide, my abs are engaged, and I'm reaching the fingertips forward. We're going to start pumping the arms up and down. Small, tiny pumps from the back of the shoulders. We're going to give it a breath. So inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So my legs are still. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. If you can, you're going to reach the legs straight to the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. If you're really strong, you want to lower the legs a little bit and turn them out. 9. Exhale. 2, 3. One more set. 10. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then relax. Maybe just hug your knees in. Take a little breath there. All right, we're going to do a roll up. So reach legs long out in front of you. Arms are going to reach all the way back. Take a really big stretch. So from here, you're going to lift the head and the hands, kind of look towards your toes. If you need to grab your thighs, go ahead and do so. If not, can you scoop your belly button in, round your spine, and try to roll all the way up and forward. Maybe hands past your toes, stretch your hamstrings. Good. As you exhale, you're going to gently round it down. Shoulders relaxed. Abs are pulled in. You're rolling down through your spine. So top of the glutes, low back, middle back, upper back, then your head. Stretch the arms back. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, lift the head and the hands. Really scoop your belly button in like you got punched in the gut. Round your spine forward. Fingertips reach towards the toes. Inhale, start to roll back. Shoulders are relaxed. Exhale, roll the rest of the way down. Try to hit each part of your back on the way down. Stretch back. So if you need help, you're going to reach forward, maybe grab the thighs and help pull yourself up with your arms. Good. Abs are still pulled in. Back is still round. Inhale, start to roll back. Dropping the shoulder blades down. You're going to exhale the rest of the way down. If you really, really need help, you can actually hook your feet like under your couch, or maybe just have your friend hold your ankles down. So it starts to really, legs are down and you're really rounding through your spine. One more full one. So we're going to do this kind of reverse in a second. So really tuck under, lay your top of the butt cheeks, low back, middle back, upper back, and then head. Good. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, scoop your abs in, pull the belly button towards your spine, and roll all the way up and forward, and then relax. Okay, we're going to do roll over, which is basically that, but upside down. So you're going to scoot forward, which I'm not going to hit anything behind me. Let's do a roll down to get down. So I'm peeling down through my spine, scooping it in, and then press down. Good. Arms are going to press down into the mat. Press your shoulder blades down so your chest is really open. So let's start with the legs, like 45 degrees. Start really simple. Legs are parallel and together. You're going to reach the legs up to like maybe 90, straight up to the ceiling. Using your low abs, can you do a little hip lift? And then down. Halfway down. Don't use momentum. Use your low abs to lift it up. Let's do one more like that. Lower, lift and stop, and then lift up. Now we're going to do roll over. So you're trying to reach your legs as far back behind you as you can. Use your arms and use your abs. Here you go. Big exhale, legs reach back. If you can, maybe toes to the mat. Good. Let's just inhale there and exhale, roll down. There's like a little fancy leg choreography. Let's just focus on getting your legs over and keeping your back around. Good. Exhale, scoop the abs in, roll the legs back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, roll down. Ooh, my back is really tight. Peeling your spine down one piece at a time. Good. 3 more. Ribs are closed. Use your arms. Inhale, hold. Exhale, roll it down. So you feel it stretch from like your sacrum all the way up to like the base of the base of your skull, at the top of your spine. Woo, that's tight. And then exhale, roll it down. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Press your arms. Use your arms a lot. Beautiful. Let's do one more. Arms are pressing down. Shoulder blades are pressing down. Reach it over. Toes to the mat if you can. And then roll it down slow. All right. Lay your legs all the way down. Can you do a roll up to come up? Reach the arms back, scoop your belly button in, and then roll yourself all the way up to sit. Okay, I'm gonna tie my hair back for this one. We're gonna do rolling like a ball. This one's always like slightly comical. If you are on a mat, on like a hardwood floor, maybe either double fold your mat or maybe try to lay a towel underneath because you want it like really padded because it might like kind of hurt your back a little bit. Okay, so lots of rounded through the upper back, rounded through the low back, but without rounding your shoulder blades forward. So we're gonna do what's called rolling like a ball. You're gonna kind of hug the knees in towards your chest as close as you can get them. Maybe grab close to the ankles. I like to do heels together, toes slightly apart, and you're gonna just balance here. So I'm kind of balancing on like my tailbone. I'm really hugging everything close. Shoulder blades are down, my head is close to the knees. Okay. Can you keep this shape? You're going to inhale, rock back to your shoulder blades. Exhale, rock back up. Ooh. Let's try 5. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock up. So every time you roll up, big exhale, feel like you're getting punched in the gut. Inhale, exhale, scoop. Belly button to spine. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, scoop. Attempting, let's do 2 more, to keep your head close to your knees. 1 more. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, rock it up. Can you balance here? Scoop, and then relax. So what we're trying to do is counteract all of that really, really awesome extension by doing a lot of flexion, forward folding through your spine. All right, scoop back a tiny bit. We have a long ab series. It's called series of 5. You're going to gently roll down to your back. Okay, legs in a tabletop, curl up super high. We're gonna hug the right knee, and if you can, do right hand, right ankle, elbows are wide, and you're gonna switch. So inhale and exhale. So same hand, same ankle. It just kind of prevents the leg from opening out to the side. So you want it pretty narrow to the center. 5, 5. Keep breathing. 4, 4, and 3. So single leg stretch. 2, 1. Now we're gonna do both legs in and out. So hands to the toes. Inhale, stretch everything away. So arms and legs are straight. Circle the arms to bend the knees. Inhale, reach, circle, and bend. And 3. The tricky thing is here, your head and your chest are up the whole time. So I'm attempting to get my shoulder blades off the mat from the abs, not from your neck. Good. 1 more, or the shoulders. Okay, hug the knees in, head down. Take a little moment. If during this series, your neck starts to bother you and you want to keep your head down, that is totally fine. Okay, that was 1 and 2. There's going to be 5. Single straight leg. So curl up nice and high. Right leg up, left leg out. We're grabbing either behind your knee or behind the calf. Pull the leg towards you. You're just going to scissor the legs today. And 2. So even if your legs are here, that's better with your legs straight versus having the knees close, but your knees are bent. 6 and 7, 7. You get a little extra hamstring stretch. And 9 and 10. Okay, both legs up to the ceiling. Turn them out. So that was single leg stretch. This is, double leg lower lift. Inhale, lower both legs down. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower 9. So you're keeping your hips really still. 8, you're wrapping through the waistline. 7, you're curled up super high. And 6, squeeze, lift. And 5, squeeze, lift. Almost there. 4, 3, Two more. Two. Last one. Good. Can we go straight to a little crisscross? So right leg tabletop, left leg out, elbow to the knee, and switch. Two, switch. So really keep your chest open and rotate. Four, four, and five. Five. Keep breathing. Six, and seven, and eight, and nine, and 10. 10. Hug the knees and drop your head down. Relax. Okay. Let's give your abs a bit of a break and work on more of your glutes. So pressing your feet down into the mat. Arms are pressing down, shoulder blades are pressing down. The closer the legs are together, the harder it is for like your inner thighs and like inner medial hamstrings. So let's start with the feet like just a few inches apart. Scoop the abs in, squeeze your glutes, and then roll on up. We want to make sure that we're not too high. So your ribs are closed and your pelvis is tucked under. So hopefully from the side, from your knees, hips, ribs, and shoulders, you're kind of like at a diagonal. All right, inhale here. Exhale, roll down. So upper back, middle back, lower back, and then your glutes. You're really still peeling and articulating up and down through your spine. Scoop your abs in, squeeze your booty, roll on up. Almost like squeeze your butt so much that you can stretch the front of the hips. Inhale there. Exhale, roll it down. Three more. So just trying to squeeze your glutes, engage them, articulate up and down through your spine. And exhale, roll it. I was going to say, you're still trying to warm up. I'm like, I'm pretty warm. After all of that ab stuff, I'm pretty warm. All right, couple more. Ribs are closed. Inhale, hold. Exhale, roll down. Okay, for this last one, let's bring the legs together. So as we roll on up, it's not as high. Okay, glutes are engaged, abs are pulled in. Really simple marching. So the goal is not to bring your knee to your chest. The goal is to actually use your glutes and your abs so much that your hips don't really move. So there's not a whole lot of shifting back and forth. Okay, here we go. Can we reach the right leg straight up to the ceiling on the next one? Good. You're going to lower the leg and lift it 10 times. 2, hips are really still. 3, arms are pressing down. 4, lift. 5, lift. 6, lift. 7, and 8. Let's do 10. And 9, and 10. Good. Lower the leg down. Left leg straight up to the ceiling. And then just lower lift there. So hips and ribs are level. 3. That didn't really make any sense. Hips are level. Ribs are close. 5. And 6. And 7. It's much harder to balance on this side. 2 more. 9. And 10. Drop the foot down. Gently roll on down through your spine. Good. From here, let's do another roll up. Lay the legs down. Arms reach back. Scoop your abs in and then roll yourself up to sit. Okay. 2 more things here in this whole like rounded shape and spine idea. So feet are maybe about like shoulder-ish distance apart. Arms are reaching forward. So I have a dance background, so I'm very flexible. When I'm doing this exercise, I have a tendency just to like plop forward because my hamstrings are so, I don't want to say loose, but like flexible. It's less about getting super far forward and more about that like kind of like scooped and rounded shape. So not only am I getting punched in the gut, but I'm also closing and like trying to lift up through my ribs. We'll give it a go. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, scoop your belly button back around your spine. Try to relax your shoulders though. Pick your ribs up. Feel like you're pushing your belly button back behind you and then sit up super tall. It seems really easy, but it's actually really hard. Scoop your abs in, maybe squeeze your booty around your spine forward, and then sit up super tall. 3 more. Scoop the belly button back. It's called spine stretch forward. So I'm using my abs so much that I'm attempting to stretch my back and stretch my spine. 2 more. This is going to relate very much so to the next one. Last one. Scoop. And then back up. Okay, another rolling exercise. You're going to scoot forward. We're going to make it simple, and then we're going to add a challenge. So we're going to start by earlier we did this like really, really, really tight shape. This one's a little bit more of an open shape. So let's start with the knees bent, and you're going to actually grab behind your thighs. So I'm kind of pushing my legs forward using my hamstrings, and I'm pulling my legs back with my arms. So there's a sense of like tension in my body. So I start with the chest slightly lifted. Instead of just throwing myself back there, I'm gonna tuck my pelvis under, scoop the abs in, shoulder blades, and then roll on up. And then I kind of do a lift at the top to balance. It's a little easier than the earlier one. Scoop and tuck, and then roll on up, lift. Woo! So you're trying to hit each part of your spine all the way up to your shoulder blades. One more like that. Scoop, around, and lift. Okay, if you can, if you're really flexible, you're going to straighten-ish the legs. Grab maybe your calves. Good luck. Scooping around. Press forward and lift. Ooh, that was actually pretty good. Scooping around. Sometimes I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, if you really want to go for it, maybe grab your ankles. Okay, scooping around. Push forward. Oh gosh, lift it up. Last one. So really round your back. Round it up. And then lift. And then relax. Very, very nice. Those are always questionable. I never know if those are going to look really good at not. All right, so we did a lot of our rounded shape things. Let's start to strengthen more of your legs, more of your glutes and your inner thighs and abductors to help with your balance. So we're going to lay on your right side. A couple of different options. You can lay all the way down to the arm. That's going to be the best for your neck and probably the most beginner. You can prop yourself all the way up, but your hand is still on the floor. Or the hardest version is you bring both hands behind the head. So it's a lot about balancing. I'll give you all kind of 3 options as we go through our series. So I'm going to start by laying all the way down. Top hand is on the floor. Ribs are closed. Scoop your belly button up. Maybe there's a tiny space. And then we're going to do a little clamshell. So feet are together, just open, close. 2. So I'm really using the side of the butt. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's really helpful when you're balancing. 7. You got it. 8. 2 more. 9, 10. And then elevated clamp. So feet are lifted and you're doing the exact same thing. 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, and 10. I'm going to actually scoop forward because I think I'm going to hit my wall. So option 2 is your head is propped up, but your top hand is still on the floor. The leg is going to reach out. So you can stick with whatever upper body position you want. I'll just show you the different options too. So the leg is swinging back and forth. 3. You're attempting to keep everything else really still. So it's a lot more abs than you think. Toes are pointing forward. And 7. My balance a little wonky today. And 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Okay, I'll show you the hardest position with the upper body. So both hands are behind the head. Chest is really open. The bottom leg is going to remain bent today. And we're going to do big leg circles. Legs going to go forward, up, and around. 2. As big as you can before you start to lose your pelvis. 4. So you want to keep your hips really still. 5. As much as you can. And 6. So again, sneaky, a lot more abs than you think. 7. Good. 8. And 9. 1 more. 10. Soup it forward to finish and then other direction. 10. And 2. Keeping that chest open. 3. You got it. 4. And 5. And 6. Super nice. 7. Ooh, it's not very far back. Let me get it back there. 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more full circle. Keep the leg forward, pulse it to the ceiling. 10, 2, 3, 4. It's on fire. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep the leg straight. Kick it forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then relax. Roll to your back. I'll stay pretty close to my wall for a second. You're going to do a really quick glute stretch. Okay. So we're going to start working on the inner thigh. So for this one, you will lay all the way down because it's just safer for your neck. Top foot is going to go in front of the thigh if you can. If that's too much on your knee or your hip or your ankle, you can reach it behind you. Okay, grab the ankle if you can. Lengthen through the spine. You're going to lower lift the bottom leg. 2, 3. So the leg is straight. 4, 5. Use the upper inner thigh to lift. 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Lift and hold little circles here. 10, 2. Again, the leg is straight. 4. Circle from the inner thigh. 6, 7. You got it. 8, 9, 10. And then other direction. 10, 2, 3, 4. Side's a little wonky. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then relax. Okay, extend both legs out. We're gonna swing the legs forward. So we're gonna use your top glute, bottom inner thigh, and then definitely your obliques. So press the top head into the mat, squeeze the legs together. You're gonna lift both legs up and down. 2, it's a lot on the bottom hip. 3, so if you need to pad it up, that is totally fine. This is 5. The AirPods. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. From here, we're going to add the upper body. So tuck the bottom arm in, grab the head. You're going to lower lift the shoulders and the legs. 3, 4, so a lot more obliques. 5, you got it. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and 10. Good. From here, you're going to prop yourself all the way up. So focusing more on your tricep. The bottom leg is bent, top leg and top arm are straight. The bottom arm is going to loop around and grab your rib cage as you bend and straighten. 2, oh, it's not so bad. 3, there it is. 4, so the elbow is close to the ribs. 5, drop that shoulder away from the ear. 6, go down as low as you can. 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and prop yourself up. Very nice. All right, take a little moment, shake it out. We'll see. And then let's do the other side. So you're going to lay down on your left side. I'll start by laying all the way down, showing you kind of the same like upper body options. Knees are bent, bottom arm is down and straight, and then I'm pressing my top hand into the mat. Take that moment to scoop your abs in and then lift up through the ribs, and then you're going to start your clams. 2. So you're always really supported through the bottom oblique. 4, 5, chest is open and long. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. You're going to lift the feet up and do the same thing. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5. So it's easier to stabilize with the top hand down and the bottom arm down. 8, there's like more surface area on the floor. 10, okay. From here, can you prop your head up? I'm gonna hit anything. Okay, chest is really open. Let's go forward. All right, you're gonna start to swing that leg forward and back. You're still trying to lift up a little bit through the ribs. It's not as high because you're propped up. And 4, so abs are pulling and ribs are closed. 5, and 6, you got it. 7, and 8, 2 more, 9, last one. Good. As we do our circles, maybe I'll do the top hand behind the head, and then ooh, it's harder to balance. 2, and 3, and 4. So always the goal is to keep your upper body still and your hips still. 6, so that means that you're using your abs a lot. 7, reach. 8, 2 more, really reach out through the heel, leg is long. 10, good. Other direction, swoop it back up and around. And 2, and 3, you got it. Keep going. 4, and 5, very nice. 6, and 7, and 8, 2 more, and 9, here we go. 10, reach the leg forward, little pulse to the ceiling. 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, it's on fire. 8, 9, kick it forward. 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. All right, roll to your back, take that stretch. Second side's always going to be a tiny bit harder because you're already using it to stabilize on the first side. So whatever I teach, I try to alternate. Like if I see someone 3 times a week, maybe on Monday we'll start with the right leg, and then maybe on a Wednesday we'll start with the left leg. And kind of keep alternating, so you're not just kind of working the same order every single time that you come in. Okay, that was a long enough break for your booty. Top leg is going to reach forward if you can, or behind you. Lay all the way down. Keep your chest super, super open, and you're going to lower lift that bottom leg 10 times. 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7. You got it. 8, and 9, 10, and then little circles. 2, 3, 4. Chest is open and long. 6, 7, 8. Circle squares. 9, 10, and then other direction. 10, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Reaching out to the heel. 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. Lay the legs down. Good. You're going to reach the legs forward. Keep pressing your top hand into the mat. Scoop your belly button in as you lower, lift both legs. 2, 3, 4. This side seems so much harder today. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, and 10. From here, you're going to bend that bottom elbow in. Add the top half. So shoulders lift up and down. 2, 3, 4. Good. And 6, and 7. Whew. 8. 2 more. 9, and 10. Okay, last thing here. Bend the bottom leg in and prop yourself all the way up. So top right arm, right leg is straight. Bottom leg is bent, and then I'm going to loop around and grab my ribs. Inhale, bend the right elbow, and press. 2. Elbow is close. 3. Find your tricep. 4. Reach. Keep going. 5. And press. 6. And press. Almost there. 7. And press. 8. And press. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. And press up. Good. Come all the way up to sit. Let's do a couple of stretches here. So we're opening out through the legs to help stretch the inner thighs. I like to do feet flex, and you're going to gently walk your body forward. Take a little breath here. Sit all the way up tall. Sit however it's comfortable. Let's just do a really quick upper body stretch. Reach it across. Good. Up and around. Grab the elbow. And then go ahead and switch sides. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to do a little push-up plank series. So when most people do their push-ups, they kind of bend the elbows and press all the way up, which is awesome, which is a push-up. We're going to do what's called serratus push-ups. So your serratus muscle, to me, they look like little fingers kind of wrapping around through the rib cage. So the arms are going to be straight the whole time. I'll face away from you for a quick second. And you're going to draw the shoulder blades together and away. So they're squeezing together and away. So we're not squeezing up to the neck. I'm thinking about more squeezing my low back. The hardest thing, especially for me, is not to move the rib cage. So I'm not moving my ribs. I'm more so just kind of moving my shoulder blades. Okay, so try that in a full plank. Hands are pressing down into the mat. Tuck your toes and reach the legs back. So tuck your pelvis under slightly, squeeze the glutes. So think shoulder blades together and then apart. 2, so these are all little stabilizer muscles. 3, and press. 4. So abs are pulling in and up the whole time. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10, and then relax it back down. Good. Take a little moment, shake everything out. All right, going into a full plank series. So if you want to stay on your hands, great. If you want to switch to your knuckles or even down to your forearms to save your wrists, I totally get it. I'm going to opt for knuckles today. So toes are reaching back behind you, legs are parallel, abs are scooped in. We're going to reach the right leg straight up and switch. And 3, and 4. So I'm using my glute hamstring to lift the leg. 6, everything else is stable. 8, 1 more each leg. I was going to talk you through it. Mountain climbers, right knee in, left. 2, switch. 3, so straight to the center. 4, 4. 5, keep wrapping through the waistline. 6, so shoulder blades are still. And 8, and 9, 10. Add your twist, so right knee, left elbow, and switch. We'll break after this. 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh, keep breathing. 5, 6. You got it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and then relax. Sit back onto your heels and reach the arms forward to stretch your upper body. Okay, let's do, I think in yoga it's called a puppy dog. So lift your booty up to the ceiling. I like to do little dome fingers. Sink your chest down, stretch your shoulders. All right, left arm comes underneath. Really press the arm down, rotate your chest open to the ceiling. And switch sides, right arm underneath, press the arm down, rotate the chest to the ceiling. Ooh, very nice. All right, we're gonna finish with a little standing series. So, surfing, definitely balancing 2 feet. You are gonna put a lot more weight onto 1 foot, generally if you're like goofy or regular, or if you're turning or not. So I wanna work a little bit of balancing on a single leg. So pressing your feet down to the mat. Hands can be like wherever you want them to be, and we're gonna pick one leg off the floor. So for me, balancing, you're rooting the foot down to the floor, you're lengthening up through the top of the head, you're pulling your abs in. So everything that we've worked so far, abs, obliques, inner thigh, glute, hamstring, booty, everything's working together. Ooh. Then we're gonna gently bend and straighten that leg. 2. So the knee is hopefully pointing forward. 3, 4. If your knee feels like it's starting to fall in, squeeze your glute a lot. So helping that knee and stabilizing. All right, 2 more. 9, 10. Okay, a little bit of ankle strengthening. You can grab onto something if you need. Let's see if I need it today. You're gonna do heel up and down. 2. Woo. Rooting through the toes. 3. Strengthening your ankle and calf. 4. Bring energy up to the ceiling. 5. Oh gosh. 6. Years of dancing down the drain. 7. Wrap the waistline, use the abs. 8. Try 2 more. Oh gosh. 9. This used to be my really good balancing leg. 10, and then down. Good. Same thing other side. So my right foot is down. Pick the left leg up. Take a moment. Squeeze up through the leg. Reach up to the top of the head as I push the foot down into the floor, and then slightly bend and straighten. 2 and 3. So making sure you're squeezing that glute. 4, so the knee is pointing forward. 5, hopefully. And 6, 7, and 8. 2 more. And 9, 10. All right, moment of truth. Heel comes up and down. 2. So we had this like oppositional push and pull. 3. Toes to the floor. Good. Chest up to the ceiling. 5. Or head up to the ceiling. 6. Whoa. 7. Close the ribs. Scoop your abs in. 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. 10. And then relax. All right. Take a moment. Check it out. Okay. So I'll face sideways for this one. You're going to go back to the left foot. Find your balance. The right leg is going to reach back behind you. So I think of it like a seesaw. So from your foot to your head, it's going to stay like in one long line. Hands can be wherever you want. If you need help balancing, grab onto something. So I'm starting to find my balance, my glute, and my hamstring. Okay, so I'm going to tip my body forward. So I'm like in a seesaw. Abs are scooped in. Squeeze the hamstring to lift. 10 and 2 and a lift. So you can do airplane arms out to the sides. 3. I'm just going to keep my hands on the hips today. And 4. So energy out the top of the head and out through the heel. 5. That same kind of oppositional push and pull. 6. Ooh. And 7. At the bottom, make sure your hips are still square. Back toes are pointing down to the floor. 2 more. 9. Okay, on the next one, moment of truth. Can you hold? Bend that left knee again for 10. And 2. And 3. And 4. Kind of look out, and 5. Out and down. 6. Try not to look at your toes. 7. That's not going to help you at all. 8. 9. And 10. And then come all the way up. Good. Take a moment. Shake it out. Last set, other side. I'll face this way. Okay, let's see how this goes. So hips are square. Chest is open. Back is long. Inhale, tip it down and forward. And then an exhale up. I like to bring my hands on my ribs and my hips. 2. So then I can tell if I'm opening the hip at all. 3. Or if I'm starting to splay my ribs, which is like the story of my life. Good. And up. 5 more. 5. So really squeeze that standing leg hamstring to pull. 6. I'm going to bring my hands here for this one. 7. Find that balance. Almost there. 8. Ooh, better. 2 more. 9. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. Lean over and hold. Good. Bend that right leg and straighten. 2. So starting to kick in that right glute. 3. Open the knee. 4. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 2 more. 9, and 10, and then back up. Very nice. All right, take a little moment, shake it out, and then come on down. You guys are all set. So that was our 30-minute workout designed specifically for surfers. Stay tuned for parts 2 and 3. So part 2 is going to be a short, maybe 5, maybe like 10-minute warm-up, shoulder strengthening, ab strengthening that you can do before you leave the house for your surf session. And then part 3 will be a really great post surf sesh where we'll use the foam roller and we'll start to kind of open like your upper back after a really good and hard surf sesh. So once again, my name is Christina. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Aloha.